station by the fans, for the fans.
I love to go swimming with bow-legged women and swim between their legs. Swim between their legs.
Infernal Rock Radio.
You are listening to Infernal Rock Radio, built by the bands for the fans, and that was 12 Boar with Beg, Borrow, Steal. And with me, I've got 12 Boar. Good evening, Jim.
Hey! How's it going?
I'm alright, how are you doing?
Very well, thanks.
Good. How's lovely Aldershot Fleet? No doubt the very nice part of the world.
Yeah, it's been nice.
I think we made it shake, I think, on Saturday.
Oh, you certainly did. I mean, I'm still half deaf now.
Oh, I'm not even funny. Like, so we I've literally got like 2 Irish whistles in each ear.
But that was just for the people that are listening. 12 Boar played with Tricorn. Oh,
El Paramo.
Thank you very much, and the other band who I should remember. And I have to say that the wall shook. The pub shook. I mean, the size of the speakers was something else. I mean, it was just a wall of sound. So, God knows what the neighbours thought, but oh well, who cares?
No, we don't, definitely.
Yeah. So, who we got in the house tonight then? We've got Dave.
Yep, hello.
And we've got Tommy.
Hey, how's it going?
And we've got Adam.
Hello, alright.
Yeah, alright.
Natural broadcaster.
Yes. Yeah, well, just keep prodding him. I'm sure he'll be alright. So.
Yeah, wake up, mate.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, so when did you guys first get together then? How long have you been together for?
We started in about early 2010, I think it was.
Right.
We sort of jammed for a year, writing some songs and stuff like that, and then beginning of 2011, end of January, we just sort of released our first EP and just came out the closet, so to speak.
They're so
Oh, well done, Dave.
No, it was sort of like, well, me and Tommy knew each other for a long time. We'd always been sort of jamming together, so it was sort of, after a certain amount of time, it was always going to be the three of us who would end up being together, sort of making some music. So, as Dave said, we did decide to sit on everything for about a year. We didn't tell anybody what we're up to or anything. So when we sort of had our first EP out, it was just sort of like, when that dropped, we sort of like pushed everything and was gigging our asses off and did everything from there, really. So it was quite nice because you get quite a few sort of local bands and stuff that are really dribs and drabs, but we don't want to ever put anything out before it's ready. So it's like, that was quite a big little boost for us, I'd say. And they let us refine our sound for a year, I'd say, before we actually put anything out there.
I mean, I first came across the band. I think it was sort of early part of last year. You know, when Jenny had you up in Birmingham on her show. She goes, "Here, Beastie, you've got to listen to this lot. They're really good. You know, they're from down your way. Go see them." You know, so that's how I sort of first came across the band. And obviously, another of the DJs, the Backlist Monster, that does a show on a Monday night. He's played some of the music as well. So it's you know, it does get a good airing on the station. So, you know, that's good. So, you're obviously, from what I understand, very, very busy and what have you, you know.
Yeah, I mean, we've been really lucky because we've been gigging since last March.
I think, March was
last March was our first gig. And, you know, the bit of luck and the fact we're pretty good, we managed to get onto the stoner scene, like, pretty much within, like, our third gig.
Yeah, I think we were playing at the
Brighton,
the Windmill.
The Windmill, Brixton, and we were second headline on like the Brixton Windmill to RSJ.
Yeah.
Wow.
And from there on, we've literally just been really lucky with the gigs and have played sort of up and down the country and
plugging away. Like this year alone, we've played going on 20 gigs or so over the last couple of months and done a couple of mini tours. So it's probably around 50 gigs in the last year and a bit. Yeah.
Wow, that's some going, isn't it? I mean, 50 gigs. That's you know, but I know you obviously get the energy from somewhere, so which is good, you know.
Yeah, the will to succeed, I guess.
Well, yeah, like you know, like every band, you've obviously got a passion and you know, want to share your music with everybody else, and you know that's obviously very important. So obviously, I mean, you said you've all been friends for quite a few years. I mean, I've known Dave for when he was up in Huddersfield, so you know we've come across each other before. I mean, you know what this metal scene's like. It's a small world. You said it.
Small world.
Yes. So, what sort of decided you to sort of get into music then? I mean, obviously, Dave's got a natural sort of talent with the drums, but what made you decide to sort of pick up an instrument and play it? You know, sort of like influences and stuff.
Oh man, I guess Well,
we started in a band. Me and Adam had a band many years ago.
We were still in school, man. Yeah, like, we were like college kids. I don't know, man. It's like the reason I started playing bass was just because I was such a big bastard, and I was just like, I'm going to look stupid playing a little guitar. So I was just like, I guess I'll start playing bass. And my brother played guitar as well, so it just sort of naturally just fell into it, really. And I don't know, man. It's like. You always find with metal more than any other genre of music, the amount of musicians that actually listen to sort of heavy metal or sludge or whatever you want to call it, rock and roll, there's a huge amount of musicians that actually listen to it. So it's really nice to have that sort of level of aspiring musicians already sort of in the scene. But, you know, that kind of always breed the sort of elitism that we are privy to. But, you know, it's pretty cool, really. And I'd say most hard rock and heavy metal fans are musicians themselves. So I think one thing leads into another, I guess.
You answered that like a football manager. That
oh, thanks.
What did you do to play bass, Adam? Well,
it was windy.
Well, he is 6'4". I wouldn't argue with him.
6'6".
Oh, 6'6". Sorry, he should play basketball. What about you, Tommy? How did you sort of...
For me, my dad used to play in bands back in the 70s, blues bands and stuff, and I sort of grew up with him, like putting old Nebworth tapes on and listening to loads of old school blues, and eventually I was like, Dad, can I have a piano for Christmas? And he bought me a guitar and told me not to be a wuss. And then I basically started playing guitar ever since then, really.
Yeah, and you do pick a mean tune out as well. What about you, Dave? I mean, being the noisy man of the band.
Well, I think I've been playing for about 14 years or something now. I started when I was in school. I don't know what possessed me to pick it up.
You played an orchestra, didn't you?
Yeah, I used to do loads of classical stuff. I had ensembles and percussion ensembles and wind bands and stuff like that. And then I kind of joined a band with Adam here.
Oi.
And it went downhill from there.
Oh, great.
No, it was. I think I don't know. I don't know what possessed me to pick up the drums. It just seemed like the thing to do, and my parents said yes, foolishly.
It was probably to do with the fact that you were mute as well at the time. Like when Dave was younger, he never used to say anything, so I guess that was his sort of
communicated through tapping.
Yeah, I think that was his outlet.
I have to say, when I knew Dave from his university days, and we used to go up to the parish, he didn't say a lot. He was knew as quiet Dave, but he's a little bit different.
He was born deaf.
But he seems to have changed a lot now, so perhaps he's coming out of his shell a little bit with all the...
There's been a lot of coming out the closet.
Well, there has tonight. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's play a tune off of the new EP that you've got out. That's been out about a month, 6 weeks or something. Is it about that?
Yeah. Came out beginning of February.
Yeah, Split Tongue, Cloven Hoof, and this is a track called Smoking Bones. We'll be right back.
Well, I'm saying words
That was 12 Boar with Smoking Bones from their new EP Split Tongue and Cloven Hoof, and I'm with David, Tommy and Adam from 12 Boar. Are you alright, gents?
What's up?
What's up? Well, I'm alright if you're alright.
It's not a Budweiser advert, Adam.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, flagrant advertising. No, edit that one out. So, yeah, like I said, that was taken from the new EP. Is there any, have you? I mean, like I always ask musicians about, was there an inspiration or a story from Smoking Bones? Is there not any background behind it, or?
Tommy's your man.
Basically, Smoking Bones, I guess, is basically about a crack smoking woman.
Right.
Basically, and Smoking Bones is like a slang term for smoking crack, but basically none of us really kind of knew that when we called it Smoking Bones. That was also like a working title first, wasn't it? Yeah. So like the way we write our songs is we get like the structure of the song down, we give it a working title, and that happened to be Smoking Bones, which we figured is like a pile of smoking bones. And then
we looked a bit deeper.
And then we looked a little bit deeper.
Stuff.
And then basically we kind of wrote the song around that kind of theme, basically. And it's like all our stuff, it's a little bit tongue-in-cheek as well.
Yes, so I've noticed that with some of the lyrics, when my ears aren't still recovering, I mean, I've noticed that. So obviously you've got your new EP out, so tell us a bit more about that and how that came together and,
Yeah, well, the 4 songs on the EP we've had for about half a year or more. Before that, we wrote them all, and we've been playing them live for quite a while now.
Yeah.
And then we just thought, right, we need to get these down on CD, get them out. And so it's kind of a compilation of all those songs. So we've got some new stuff on the back burner at the moment,
right,
which we're probably saving for an album later in the year.
Right.
But this is more just documenting our progression, because the first EP was quite rough.
Yeah.
Songs were quite new, and we kind of matured a lot on these ones.
Yeah, our playing got a lot better. We upped the production a lot more on this new EP.
Worked my magic.
And Dave worked his studio magic on it, and the songs are a little thrashier, a little bit more technical, a little crisper, and I think as a whole, I think it just kind of is a showcase to what we're going to deliver in the future.
Yeah, I mean, like any album or any production, I mean, you know, there is always a progression, isn't there, of different things, and I suppose you know, a lot of musicians take things from lives or what have you, and it's, you know, certainly progression from the first EP, which I have played before, not, you know, over the weeks, so there is certainly a progression from that. So
yeah.
All right, well, I'll play another one from that in a minute. So obviously the big thing coming up for you guys in the next couple of weeks is the Desert Fest.
Yeah.
That's going to be mad, isn't it? I mean, that's like 3 days of...
Yeah, we're really stoked. It's like the bands playing on Desert Fest are amazing.
Corrosion of Conformity,
Black Cobra,
Grifter,
Church of Misery.
Like, the lineup's just insane. So to be on that is...
Pretty big accolade, actually. We're mega excited about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously, you know, we've got Orange Goblin headlining one of the night.
Orchid.
Yeah.
All kinds of great bands.
To be honest, and I mean, we're probably the youngest band on that bill, I would have thought.
I imagine so,
By a good 20 years.
New blood in the pool.
So when did you get approached for that? I think it was quite recently, wasn't it? It wasn't that long ago.
It was. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I think we got put on the bill probably about 3 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's about that.
Yeah, it wasn't too long ago,
we got approached by one of the organisers that had seen us live and digged our sound and had listened to our EPs and stuff, and they offered us a slot on the Sunday, basically.
Yeah. I mean, looking at the lineup, I mean, it's 3 days over 3 venues over the Easter weekend. I mean, there's going to be so many people running about all over Camden, and it's going to be a logistical nightmare of trying to catch all the bands you want to.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, definitely. I think you're definitely going to have to pick your marks.
Yes. I mean, I'm still almost, less than 2 weeks away, and I'm still trying to decide. So, you know...
As long as if you come and see us on the Sunday, I don't mind.
Oh, would I miss you guys?
I know.
It's all right. Checks in the post.
Oh,
done.
You know. So, well, I mean, I did come all the way down to Bromley and pick up a CD from you those few weeks ago, just to make sure I got one, run back and play it. So, you know, I made sure I did that.
Nice.
You know. So, what have you guys got coming up, sort of in the future? You know, both gig-wise and album-wise. What's for 12 Boar, sort of after the Desert Fest?
Well, gig-wise, we've still got loads of dates coming in fast and furious. Like we're playing down in Plymouth with Grifter. I think that's in June sometime. Even
we're going to try and add as many dates to that as we can, so we can hit as much as the West Country as we can. Cause
we just want to get out and about and just go see everyone, play everywhere. Like even tomorrow night we're playing in Bromley
at TP's
with Socalo.
Yeah,
which is going to be awesome. So
it's going to be a good show, man.
You're playing with Zocalo, Sarah, and the
that's the one. Yeah, her birthday.
The one and only.
Well, the one that sort of was going to be a birthday, but you know, because her voice couldn't do. But
that's the one.
It's a nice little bar, good sound system, and hopefully everybody will be down to support you with hopefully the Silas. I see the Silas boys are going as well, so and they like
that should be good.
Yeah. So
beyond that, like recording wise, we've got big plans. I think this year we're going to make sure
end of the summer, isn't it? We're aiming for at the moment. We're going to
end of the year, maybe.
Maybe.
End of the year for our first full length album.
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
Which we're gonna go into the studio and give it our all on that, and also. We're doing a split vinyl, which we can't say too much about right now because it's a little secret, but that will also be coming out this year.
We're doing a 7-inch at some point.
Oh, well, as you said, split vinyl, I know there'll be a very happy backless monster over in Madison, Wisconsin. That'll just have his ear burning going, vinyl.
Oh, yes.
But John, you have got wind of this other band. We can't announce it all yet, but you, when it comes out, you will be pleased.
You know, I can wait. So, you know, when it does, well, we'll have to do get you all on or whatever.
Yeah, you'll be first to know.
You'll be the first to know, definitely.
Brilliant. Well, that's good. Well, that's I'm glad things are going very well, and like I said, I'm looking forward to my ears being punished again at the Desert Fest. And plus there's lots of other gigs coming up in April and May. All right, well, I've got another track lined up here, which is called Triclops. Where does that come? I know that comes obviously from the new EP, but where does the sort of background from that come from?
Oh man, it's like the Triclops is like it's like a cyclops with 3 eyes, and we all loved watching the 7th Voyage of Sinbad when we were kids. When they go to that island with Sakura the wizard, and they all get attacked by those giant cyclopses. So we're just like, man, we need to write a song about being attacked by a cyclops, and then we're just like, well, we need to mix up here, really. So we sort of made our own beast with 3 eyes, the Triclops. And we just wanted to sort of like create a track that was a little bit more sort of dissonant, I guess.
A bit of a story behind it as well.
It's all quite tongue-in-cheek.
It is like, it's quite, even though it's probably our most heavy, like, booming song, it is all like kind of tongue-in-cheek again, and we've kind of...
But it harks back to all those other things. I love the songs that talk about something that's a little bit more fanciful. Like, I mean, when you even listen to Sabbath, and they got like Iron Man,
Holy Diver,
all that sort of stuff as well. It's just nice to go on sort of like a bit of a trip sometimes.
And
a bit
it
of
makes
a story,
a difference
bit of
because
narrative.
Most of our songs are generally about women or drink, so that makes a bit of a difference.
Yeah, really. You get tired of talking about women after a while.
Especially your missus.
Oh dear. Oh, I like that. Well,
down fucking street.
All right. Oh dear, I don't know. If we're disappearing.
Apologies if we're not supposed to swear.
That's all right. You're fine on here, so doesn't matter. I'm sure. Well, Mrs. Whitehouse is not about anymore, so I think we'll be okay. All right, gents. Well, thank you very much for coming in tonight and letting us play your music and sort of sharing a bit about 12 Boar. And by the way, where can they find you on the internet?
Well, obviously we're on Facebook just like everyone else, so facebook.com/12 Boar, but that's XII Boar as in the pig, so it's Roman numerals. It's very difficult for some people. And then obviously we've got 12boar.com. We're on Reverb Nation, YouTube, Bandcamp, you name it, we're on it.
Yeah, every social media network.
Twitter, every band's on Twitter, so yes.
And also don't forget to check out our brand new music video that I made. It's a Slamhound official music video on YouTube.
I was just going to make a mention. You've made a video, and I see it's been slamming the walls, and I have to say it was very good. And by all means, go and check that video out. I think you'll have a good. Well, you'll be entertained.
Good viewing.
Good viewing, yes.
Good viewing.
Yeah, I'm not going to say any more. Go and watch it. All right, gents. Well, thanks for the show on Saturday, as always. We shall see you at Desert Fest, if not before.
Thanks for having us.
And thanks for the chat tonight. And here is 12 Boar with Triclops.
Love you, Mum. Free